16. Ooh, that's it. Front kick. No, that's such BS. Such BS. Hey yo, how's it going everyone? Entropy here today with another video. It's been quite a while now since the last deck profile, and I'm really excited to be able to do one, well, finally, with G-Set 2. Now, of course, I didn't really invest as much in the main set with Aquaforce, Neo Nectar, or Bermuda Triangle, but with the two clan events, I'm actually quite excited with them. Because I do have some experience with them on JP, and on Global I can finally build a more proper a build that I've always wanted to test and refine on Global. So yeah, so today is actually the end of the OTT event, and also in a couple hours the beginning of the Narukami event. When you see this video, it's probably already the Narukami event, so I hope that you cleared up all the tickets for OTT, because let's talk about the options you have for the OTT after, well, the OTT event. So there are two primary builds, but there are a lot of options. You have, Susanoo as the new G main Vanguard for Oracle Think Tank. You have a little bit of battle system support, which is quite generic right now, but we will get more of that down the line as well. So if you're a battle sister fan, you can wait for that. We have Amaterasu support in the form of the Legion. That actually came around the Legion era, but it's better late than never. It's quite interesting as well. But of course, with the Stride being quite generic right now, you have support for Imperial Daughter. Personally, I do prefer the pure Susanoo build. So I do have an Imperial Daughter build, so if people ask for it, I guess I can still do that. But I do think that the Susanoo build, at the very least, works better for me, and does better for me. Yeah, feels better and does better. Yeah, right. So this is the list. If you follow the Japanese tournament results or competitive scene, this will look quite similar. The reason why is because it is very similar. It is a one-to-one copy with from this player's list from the G-Set 2 Autumn Tournament from 2021. Right. I'm only putting that out there because I don't want to butcher the name, but they brought OTT. They brought 9-stand pure Susanoo and managed to qualify. Now, I'm not saying that results are everything. This person was the only OTT player out there. But I think it's still a good point of reference because they still managed to beat X number of peoples consistently. And this player also had some has a decent track record from Hong Kong, probably has records from Hong Kong. So I can't confirm, but it's something I can assume, I guess. So I think it's worth bringing up and testing. And then I tried different combinations, and honestly, this worked the best for me. And if it's not broken, don't fix it, I guess. So let's start with the starter. We have Lozenji Magus. It's a 3k booster that when at the end of the turn, this unit boosted, draw a card and return this with a heal trigger to your deck. This alt art you can get through the V-Mail shop, and once you buy the base rarity, you can buy the SP one as well. So pick that up if you haven't already. Then we have 4 of these Stride Fathers, Murakumo, which searches for Susanoo, which is your main grade 3 target, as well as is a Stride Father. We play 3 of the Battle Sister Coco, which is an interesting pick. I actually always liked playing this unit in any OTT deck because it is just a free check top card and then adjust if you want it. But it also got a buff quite a while ago that says if you check the top card and it's Chocolat, you can add it to your hand. And because of this, well, it's because of both, right? Because of this, we are playing the Chocolat, the OG Oracle Think Tank starter, instead of the Countercharger. I've tested the Countercharger. I think it works better in some builds compared to others. In this build, you don't counterblast as much, especially when we don't have 4 GRs. So if you have 4 GRs, if you're more counterblast heavy, if you play the counterblast 2 on hit draw 1, maybe you would prefer the countercharging PGs and play other utility grade ones instead of the Coco. But right now with this build, I do like being able to just randomly top deck PG, add it to my hand. That feels pretty good, and I definitely quite like it. And lastly, we played 2 AK Vanillas. Of course, you can play the OG AK Vanillas as well. The reason why is because we do need to hit some numbers given our trigger lineup as well. Next, we play 4 of the 9+3s. We play 4 of the 8+3s. These two, the first one requires you to be in GB1 and attacking Vanguard. The second one here, as long as you have 3 or more cards, Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, so you can definitely hit over those 10k or 11k beaters on your second turn as well. In Novas, maybe there's still some brutal jacks. On like Kagura, maybe there's still striking. So it definitely is quite helpful, and with an OTT deck, your whole shtick is drawing, right? So it shouldn't be hard to fulfill. We played 2 of the Kuroi Kazuchi, which says Rearguard Circle GB1 when boosted and attacking a Vanguard. You can count last 1 to draw 1. It's simple, and it does the job, I guess. And then we play 3 of the Silent Tom. Of course, it does get a bit, it is comparably weaker than pre-G because heal guards are a thing. But when you time it right, Silent Tom is still really nice and quite trigger happy, I have to say the least. We play 4 of the Supreme Heavenly Battle Deity, Susanoo, which used to be a grade 2, by the way. That's a fun fact from all the way back from BTO 9 in the TCG. I think that would be set 8 in 0. Vanguard Circle GB2, if you have 2 or more cards, it gets 5k and a crit. So quite easy to fulfill, especially when holding cards in your hand is the way to go most of the time when you do have like heal guards or PGs or whatever. And in addition, Vanguard, when you stride, you can count last 1, check top 2, add 1 to your hand, put 1 to the bottom of your deck. So count last 1 to just get an extra unit. Quite nice. And of course, when place get +3, which all the new grade 3 from G series has. Just to kind of balance out going first. At least you can hit those 14k numbers and bully those 9k grade 2s, which are more common than not. We play 3 of the Battle Sister Meal Fuel. Gosh. Whatever. Vanguard Circle GB1, count last 2 to check top 2, add a card to your hand and put the rest at the bottom of your deck. And when placed, so last 1, count last 1 to draw 1 card. So it's your backup grade 3. You don't generally want to ride this, but it's still fine because at least on your first turn you get to draw 1. And after you stride once, even if you can't pay the cost for stride, you can still count last 2 to just, +1. Lastly, we play 2 of the Nebula Witch No-No, which if you follow the channel for a while, I love my effect stand triggers, and this is one of them as well. GB1, at the end of battle, this unit boosted, so +1 to draw a card and return this unit to your deck. So this is very comparable with Lozenji Magus because it is a trigger that goes back to the deck and draws you a card. The difference is, unfortunately, this is a GB1, and unfortunately it requires Soul Blast 1, but this returns to the deck at the end of battle, not at the end of the turn. This unit boosted. So when this unit is boosting a rearguard column, and your Vanguard hasn't swung yet, you can toss the No-No back to the deck and essentially increase your odds of sacking harder than ever before. Saying those stands are great, and once you've tried No-No, you'll understand. And lastly, we play 4 of the Heal Guard because there's really little reason not to play 4 Heal Guards currently. Next, we play 2 of the Takemikazushi. Very nice. Vanguard GB2. Once per turn, count last 2 Persona Blast to check out 4 and add 2 to your hand and put the rest to the bottom of your deck. Some lists generally play 2. Even the qualifying list play 2. But of course, if you have 4, play 4. I know this card gets replaced down the line, but at this moment, there's really not a reason not to play 4. It is nice, especially when you're down on luck, when you don't get the Susanoo, when you don't get the cards you need. Just being able to make sure that you draw 2 during your main phase and be able to play at a board is quite helpful. Next, we play 4 Kirin. So cheers to this unit because it's quite strong. On hit, check top 2, put 1 to your hand and put the rest to the bottom of your deck. Can't say I don't dislike the free plussing from on hitting. And you'll probably go into Kirin a lot during the early game and mid game, so definitely gotta play 4. Lastly, we play 2 Atmos just because we're too poor to play 4 GR. So that's basically the list. Generally, start with Lozenji. You ride the 8K or probably the Coco. The grade 2s, you ride the 9Ks, or maybe the Mocha. And then for the grade 3s, you ride the Susanoo. And then if not, then the Battle Sister. And that's basically it. So the strategy is to draw with your skills, set up nice front rows, set up boosters that help out, keep drawing, and then sack those stands. And that's basically it. So let's bring this to ladder and see how this deck performs for ourselves. Honestly, I like this build the most because it's the most straightforward. You know, your Susanoo just helps you maintain that hand or the board that you need. You know, just fill it up. You don't need to worry too much about, you know, not being able to commit boosters like an Imperial Daughter. You know, just focus on building your board with non-triggers and sack those stands. And eventually, if you go through the deck long enough, you know, with your Kirins or your Susanoos, you could even be stacking. So here we're gonna get rid of the PG and the Heal Guardians. Generally, I do want to make sure that I have a Susanoo. I have a grade 1 and grade 2. That's fine. Reason why I would mulligan away the PG is not just because I'm going second, but also because I do want to make the best use of the Battle Sister Coco, which, you know, when you top check the PG, it will just automatically add it to your hand, right? So it is not as advantageous to hold it in your hand with this deck in comparison to others. And yeah, so we're gonna ride the Stratifighter. I'm just gonna call out the Lozenji Magus, and we're just gonna swing like that. That's fine. Alright, drawing into heals. We're very good at that draw into heal game. We don't play the Legion Amaterasu because the soul charging and all that. I'm not too big of a fan of. The deck does draw enough already, and it can get in the way. But I think it's definitely something that you could play around with and find something that works for you. So here, I'm just going to ride the 11K, the Mokka, and I'm going to call the Coco. Let's see if we see anything. Stand trigger, I don't know. If I commit the Silent Tom, then I'll make sure that I can hit those 19K numbers. Is it worth it? I think it could be worth it. I think it could be worth it. Let's just leave it at the top. Not using it for the stand necessarily, but just for the 5K. That's fine. Yep. That's fine. And pew pew. Okay, so we're 1 to 3, lost a PG, and we have 2 Heal Guardians in hand. But that's okay, you know. Maybe I'd rather just, you know, check a heal trigger rather than the stand trigger, but can't complain. Eric, adding the Diamantes, which is very handy. Call it what? I think, is that Fat Finger? Let me get the big what? What is this? Okay. Super interesting. Alright, no triggers. That's good. We're 3 to 3. Stand trigger. Nothing much. That's fine. Alright, let's draw. Let's ride the Susanoo. And we're going to start the Kirin. I'm going to toss the grade 1. Because the grade 3 at least can be a beater. If it's necessary. If we brick. Alright, getting the PG. That's fine. Hit up 2. Alright, I'm just gonna get the Silent Tom. I'd rather check my heals generally. I'm gonna call the 8K here and the 12K here. And like, we played like 3 Silent Toms, so I don't mind committing it. Well, I hope that's not a misplay on my end. No stand triggers. That's really unfortunate. We had 6. Let's add the no, it's fine as well. Could shuffle. Yeah, one more thing is the no-no shuffles, right? Like, other than no-no, it's your Lozenji, but other than that, you keep putting cards to the bottom of the deck. So, adding the no-no to my hand, I actually quite like that. Because I do have the left column open. I don't have a booster there. When they stride and do the shenanigans, Savas does get a retire, so they could snipe though at the back row, and I do need to come in the back row to hit numbers as well, maybe. So getting the stand trigger here just to shuffle it up and try to make things happen, since we do have quite a few good stuff at the bottom of the deck, I believe. Let's check the log. Yeah, we do have heals and all that at the bottom, so don't wanna see that when we're gonna get slammed by waves of attacks, like right now. Committing the heal in advance for the extra attack. That's pretty big brain. I would have put the algos here though, so then stepping on the grade 3 hurts less, honestly. Okay, just draw one. Probably not gonna call anything. Maybe could have called an intercept, but who knows? Alright, we're gonna skip. We're gonna go the Take Mikazuchi. Especially since we can't hit. This is a no-brainer move. So our stride is gonna give us one draw, and then our heart is gonna give us one draw, and the stride is gonna give us 2 draws. So let's draw draw one. Ooh, Lozenji. It's okay. Because it returns at the end of the battle, so 2, 4, 6, 7. We can still use this without having to commit anything before knowing all our pieces. PG is nice, and the Tom is not bad too. Tom is not bad too. The Tom's not bad too. I'm gonna call up the Tom. The 9K. Battle. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna Soul Blast this. Whatever you Soul Blast doesn't matter, because we don't Legion anyways. We did draw into a stand though, 2 for 6. We're gonna attack with the Silent Tom. That's a healer, that's fine. Can we see a stand? Can we please see a stand? It's 9 stands! Come on! Come on! Come on! That's not good. We're gonna get Lambroked. We do have 4 guards though. So what's that? Diamantes, rear guard to rear guard, rear guard to rear guard, vanguard to vanguard, and then 2 more attacks. So 4. We do have 4. We do have 4. We do have 4. Oh no, Title Bore. Well, hello there, fellow peasant. Now, there's no reason to use the Title Bore if you have the Lamros, honestly. So the Silent Tom's 8K can be annoying because it does require, you know, dedicated boosters to actually hit at least 9K, which is like grade 2 numbers. But generally, you want to point that gun to your opponent, right? So, you know, 8K, 9K, it's not going to hit 11K anyway, so yeah, just treat it like that. If you have a stand, of course, 13 doesn't really matter. If your opponent has a heal guard, it would have procced anyways. So, yeah. It does get annoying because it's harder to scale up to 26K, I guess. Heal here is really not what we want to see. Really not what we want to see. Oh, drawing into another heal. That's like the 3rd heal we drew into. Let's toss the, let's keep striding. Check top 2. Oh, stain. I'm just gonna get this. Let's check top. Let's check top. Come on. Come on, trigger. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I like that. Battle. Swing. Swing. Stand trigger. Oh wow, the sack. Oh! No, that's authentic. Oh, that's authentic. Okay, hopefully I didn't mess this up. Let's add the the Stride Fighter is better. Oh, we can't carry must one. I think the Maka could be better then. 16! Ooh, that's it! Front kick! No! That's such BS! Such BS! Can we survive one more wave? We have 3 defensives and 2 intercepts. Can we make it? If they actually have Lamb Broke and piss over our broke ass. Oh, they don't. Aristotle. Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. But in an honest, like, competitive scene, you would know that, like, we would have lost. If they had Lambros, they would have won here. Right? Because I don't think we have... Oh, we still have 1 heal. We have 5 heals. We're playing with 5 heals, right? So I guess we can still sack a 6 damage shield like they did. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like, it was out of our control. Like, if they had the Lambros, it's probably out of our... It's out of our hands already. Alright, no PGs. No, I mean no heals. Yeah, no more heals, no more draws. Only 2 PGs left. Can we break through? That's the question. And honestly, we can, right? Oh no. Oh, do we commit? Yeah, we have to commit. We have to go for it. We're gonna go for game. We have 1 stand left, so we can go like this. Come on, stand! Come on! Heal, heal. Not bad, not bad. But we really need to just hit. Come on. Ah! Yeah, let's go, let's go. Okay, second time's a charm. Second time's a charm. So yeah. Got him. Got him, I guess. So I guess I'll leave it at that because I need to get ready for the Narukami event. So if you want to see more of this deck, let me know and we can bring this up on streams as well. So yeah, that's basically it. But thank you for watching. Thank you Kamui and to Mellow for being members of the channel and supporting my content. Of course, if you've enjoyed as well, give this video a thumbs up and like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for streams and more content like this. So that's basically it. We're near the end of the season, so I hope you get your grinding done. Of course, we have the Narukami event, which is really exciting. I know a lot of people are hyped for it, myself included. So I wish you all the best of luck with your grind, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.